Today's been I've just been some meetings all day. It's been kind of slow. I'm like dragging today. I've had several cups of coffee. Then I thought I couldn't really focus. I thought I had too much. Then I thought I was hungry. That just made me sleepy. So it's not a very productive day, to be honest. Tuesday, this is my first day back. So I think, you know how you have so much stuff to do, you get kind of just overwhelmed by it all. I think that's what's happening here. My goal is to try to get something done off my list today, but it's not going too well. But tomorrow's a new day. It's just like that sometime, right? So that's why I was gonna record this. Like, my goal is to go hard every single day, but some days it's hard, and today is one of those days where I'm here, I'm doing a little something, but not a usual work day for me. So let's hope that the rest of the week I can make up. I have been trying to do some stuff today. Like, I need some representation on something, so I've been trying to find somebody to help me do that. And just some stuff, the little stuff that's been on my list. I've been trying to get it off, so I might try to get a few more things done. I'm just gonna call it a day. Someday you just call it a day, and we try again tomorrow. And that's what it's looking like. So happy Tuesday, y'all. I'm back in Minnesota. Maybe that's what's wrong with me. These extreme temperature changes. They haven't been that much, so it wasn't that warm in Texas. But yeah, so that's what's happening over here with this nonprofit leader. She's not been very productive today, but we're gonna keep trying. All right, y'all have a good one. Bye. All right, it's Tuesday. Today's been a day full of meetings. It's been a good day. I actually ended up staying last night and actually getting some work done. And I got some today. I won't necessarily got work done, but I had a lot of meetings today. We had a great meeting with a foundation regarding some mental health, training our team to help them, deal with families and their mental health, and just actually give families tools regarding things they can do when they're having like a mental health crisis. So that was really good. Then we met with the local university here regarding some interns, some social work interns. That went really well. Then we had a leadership meeting. That went really well. And so, today was kind of full of meetings and then phone calls and stuff like that. I'm gonna take a break here, and then I'm gonna try to get maybe one billing done just to get something in the system today. So maybe return some. I got some contracts and some billings and some insurance stuff. Just the list goes on of just paperwork that I need to do. And I really need to figure out when it comes to some of this administrative stuff, there's some stuff that you have to figure out as the ED, do you have to do? But some of this other stuff, I'm like filling out the updated insurance application, or right now I do all the budgets and financials for all of our grants, and I'm thinking that it might be time for me to pass some of that stuff off. And I'm trying to figure out what position. I had like a contracted operational manager, but she also did a lot of our grant writing. And I have I have a virtual assistant, I have an executive administrator. But I need more of I know what I mean, like an admin operations type thing, especially as we're growing with all these new projects we have going on. Like I had to make calls today with the state to find out where our application is. We got another thing back, and I'm realizing I'm spending my day like responding, following up, like correcting stuff or changing, and I need somebody to do that because I'm thinking it doesn't make sense for me to do it. So after this, I'm gonna kind of just do some reflection time, some thinking time about what makes sense. Waiting on a call back, hoping to have somebody that's gonna like to ask somebody to join my team. They should be really good for our new project. So I'm hoping she's gonna say yes. Calling someone else about some contract work after this. and I'm calling it evening. As you will see probably before this, I got up really early this morning, like 3:30 this morning. I think by 4:30 I just got out the bed. I was at the gym by 5, so right now I think it's like almost 5 p.m. so I'm crashing a little bit. So I'm gonna see if I can just take a break and get some energy. But yeah, that's been today. What day I say? It's not Tuesday. Today's Wednesday. I kept thinking yesterday was Monday. Today is Wednesday. So yeah, that's kind of what's happening over here in this nonprofit leader world. I don't know if this is my office. Isn't she beautiful? It's one of my favorite pictures. Yeah, she's stunning. This is just, I'm sitting in the chair, my office. But yeah, so happy Wednesday. I'm going to bed early tonight. I see my eyes are getting red. And that's it. That's been the day with this nonprofit leader. Deuces, y'all. Hey, it is Thursday. I am sitting outside. I'm getting an award tonight, the Women of Influence Award from the League of Women Voters. So in a little while I will be speaking, and then just about my history, my story, Divine Connections, my nonprofit, our program, what we do, and then I'll be getting an award tonight. So that's an honor, right? I'm excited about that. A little tired, haven't slept that well the last couple days, but it's always good to have the opportunity, right, to tell the story of your why you started your organization, about the people, the needs of the community, and things like that. So especially right now with everything that's going on in the world, right? So much uncertainty. So yeah, I'm excited about that. I need some caffeine, but besides that, I'll be good. Today I was at a meeting earlier today regarding harm reduction, about providing housing for people that are in active use and what that would look like in our community. That was very interesting meeting. Otherwise, I've just been kind of working, on my to-do list, my checklist, submitting stuff to the city, working on billings, etc. You will find that I do billings a lot, or work on them. I actually have somebody that helps me with them, but usually I'm kind of doing something to have prepared for that, or some kind of report, because 95% of our funding is reimbursements. And that's something I can share today about a lot of funding. It used to didn't be like that back in the day. You kind of just get the money, every year or every quarter. But now a lot of things are reimbursable. So you actually have to have cash, and you spend the money first, and then the state reimburses you. That's how it works here in Minnesota anyway. So, and 95% of the time, unless I get money from a foundation, which is a small portion, majority of my funding is state funding. And I think it's the same thing with federal funding. It's all reimbursement. So you have to spend the money, and then 30 to 45 days to get it back. So same thing with the county here. So you really gotta have some cash to start, and you really have to, watch your cash flow. I'm actually just applied for a line of credit because we're expanding, which means I'm gonna have to spend more money up front. And so just keep that in mind when you think about your nonprofit, about cash flow, about being reimbursed, and about lines of credit, right? So those are my tips for today. But yeah, I'm gonna go in here. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get anything. I might get a picture or something. If I do, I'll post it after this. But yeah, I'm on my way to do a presentation on my life, on my program, and I am getting the Women of Influence Award for 2025. So what a way to start the first quarter, right? So y'all have a good one. Bye. Hey, happy Monday. It's been a day, but I'm at Annie's house doing a walkthrough today. We are almost done. It's looking really good. So I'm gonna turn the camera around. I got the flooring. I don't know if the flooring was in last time I showed it, but I think I want to add flooring here. I think we were gonna originally leave it concrete, but I want to finish that. So start with the right. There's stairs. Looks really good. Putting in the flooring up here. Light fixture. So everything's looking good. We got the post up for the patio. So yeah, I say we're 90% done. Wow. All right, it is Thursday already, and I'm going to record this video because I haven't recorded all week, even though I kept meaning to. So I'm like, okay, before I even leave the house, let me record today. I have been in a leadership retreat yesterday and today with my leadership team in our new building. It's been amazing. Just kind of planning out the rest of the year and what everything we have coming online, how we're going to do it, who's going to do it, what systems do we need in place. And was able to, has kind of like an owner's rep that I was able to walk through the building with, seeing what we need to do right away, what can wait, and also like some, I don't know if they're more like maintenance or property management. She kind of brought a team of people that were excellent. The building is in amazing condition, so it was good to just get confirmation on that. What else has been going on? NA house renovations are coming right along, and it's just been a really good week. This morning, I'm just very grateful. Interviewed for a housing director yesterday to kind of run our new project. I'll know by Monday, but I think she's going to accept the position. That's God amazing. Very experienced person, will be a wonderful asset to our team. Heard some good news, meeting with the new directors of this children's program that we're about to do. That would also, just the plans and everything she's did with that, and her even being able to bring somebody else along to help her kind of move this forward. So I'm just very grateful in what God has done since I returned to Minnesota. I came in April of 2022. We opened May of 2022, just a house with 4 or 5 moms, and now we are just exploded. And in just a few years, it's not even 3 years yet. It'll be 3 years, and we'll officially open on in May, Memorial Day weekend. And so, man, just the yes. And when you're just doing what you're called to do, when you're walking in your purpose, I just believe God would just do the rest. And I just have an amazing team, and I'm just grateful today for my team. So I'm going to head out so I can go and spend the day with them and just continue to plan and pour and eat good. So hopefully I get some more videos added maybe tomorrow, but this week has just been an amazing week. And just a lot of planning, pouring, praying. We had a training earlier in the week that went really well. So, yeah. Have a great day. All right. Happy Monday. Today is March 24th. I'm hoping this week I'm going to be better at recording, but we will see. Today, I'm getting on a meeting regarding my new project at 10 a.m., a Zoom. Then I have to run out to my new building and meet a structural engineer there and the architect and my development partner to look at this entry door and see if there's any way to save it. So anyway, it's an old entry, they shut it off. I need it. And plus it looks horrible from the outside. So I'm gonna go out here with everybody to see if there's any way to bring this entry back Otherwise, look at the other entries that they currently have and see if there's any way that I can open it up to the public as a public entry without giving everybody access to the rest of the building. So that's what we're doing this morning. And then this afternoon, I don't know what I'm doing. Probably just catching up on a bunch of emails and contracts and just figuring out what's next on the on getting this project open. At this point, it's April 24th. I just got off the phone with this person that's donating us the building about when are we going to close, because ideally we're going to close April 1st. Now we're a little waiting on some stuff from the city and the state, so maybe just still continue to figure out what we need to do just to get ready to close. Hoping to get a signed contract back today so we can start purchasing stuff for the building. That would be great. So yeah, that's what's going on this week. I think I'm probably be doing a lot of development here the next couple of weeks, because we take over the building in April 1st. I probably won't close to mid-April, to be realistic, but regardless, we're responsible for the building. So I got to figure out, make sure that everybody's working on their part. What are we going to develop? Like I decided that now our whole team each Friday going to start kind of cleaning up the building, clearing out the building. I need to figure out what contracts I need to get in that building. I'm working with somebody who's working on the scope of work, but I need to figure out, okay, do we have the link open? Check on my program director. We need to start interviewing, figuring out who's going to move into that building, who's in our program already, we're going to move in there, and all those things. So I really need to look at it from a program perspective, from an operating perspective, from a development perspective, right? I need to start looking at this from all sides. And then I believe this is the week that my grant manager is going out on a 30-day leave. So, whew. And she's also working on this new build. So this is going to be interesting. Oh, I have a grant due today. That's what I need to do this afternoon. So that's what's happening this week. Got some grants due. Got some development to work on. And I just need to make sure my bookkeeper is getting, I think we have a couple of billings we need to get out. So that is what I also need to figure out my audit. I need to put out an RFP for an auditor, because I need to get the audit done. And like for this building too, I need to get our rental license. I need to see if there's any inspections that are due. I'm meeting with the owner just to go over all the contracts they have with the telephone, the fire extinguisher, the sprinklers, the elevators. I think we're meeting on Wednesday. I need to figure out how to get this building tax exempt. You have to pay taxes the first year, and then it's exempt after that, but I need to get that application in. So it's a lot to do. I need to just lay it all out and delegate it, and then figure out which I'm going to do and what I need to delegate out. So, and then I'm still picking out kind of this weekend. We're just looking at a lot of paint finishes. I need to figure out the flooring, and all that stuff too, just kind of the design of the building. Where's the staff going to be? What room am I going to use for what? Really struggling with the usage of this building, because I need it to generate income. And so there's a couple spaces like the commercial kitchen I'm not using anymore. What will that be? Do I have to open that door to the public? Then this front area, because we're serving less kids, that space has a lot of square footage. So I need to figure out, can I do something else with that space? So those are other things, but I got to go. It's 10 o'clock, and I'll talk to you soon. Hello. Today is Tuesday. On my way to a meeting with some representatives from the African American unit from DHS, Department of Human Services. Just going to be talking to the staff today. Soon we're going to be able to ask some questions, get some information. Our organization works with a lot of families who have, maybe cases with CPS, and our whole goal is to prevent that. So hoping to get some really good information today that will help us with family. We have a whole program to prevent families from getting open CPS cases, specifically Black families. And so the people who run that unit are in town, and so I'm excited. So this evening they're doing something with families, but this morning they're doing stuff with staff and kind of leadership, and maybe some local people there as well. So I'm excited about that. What else is going on? So I'm going to do that today, possibly get in on a QuickBooks training if I can, and then again probably go to the session tonight too for the families. But that is what's happening today. Yesterday was crazy. I ended up doing this development stuff on our new project all day, walking through the units again, walking through the facility again, trying to prioritize what, working on the scope of work. And so that was good. And I had an amazing brisket salad yesterday that I'm going to insert a picture of. It was so good. But by the end of the day, and then I realized I had a grant due I had forgot about. So I spent the night doing that. I also had a report due that I forgot about. But that's going to have to get done today. But yeah, so happy Tuesday. Happy, I think it's Thursday. I'm at my central office today. No one's kind of here this morning. People are out with families, so sorry. I'm cleaning up. So yeah, so right, I am the ED, right? But we don't have a cleaning person once a month. I try to have somebody come in and do like a deep clean, but otherwise we clean it. And I have one staff person at this building that's really good at kind of cleaning up in the mornings and stuff, but it's a little messy, so I'm getting ready to vacuum and just kind of been wiping stuff down. Just ordered a file cabinet yesterday because we have a table with stuff everywhere. But let's see, I can see the place a little bit. I don't know if I've given a tour of this office yet. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing today. I am trying to drink my coffee, cleaning up, and then I have to go to our other new building out there, have a meeting with the current owners just to go over the facilities, all the sprinkler system, boiler system, all that stuff. So I think I talked about that already. That meeting is today. I think I originally thought it was yesterday. And then I'll meet with my kind of like our owner's rep who's been working on the scope of work for that building. I have to get something to the insurance company this morning. They have lots of questions regarding insuring my property. You know, they're trying to cover their risks, so I have to do that. And then I have same thing. It's like I kind of do the same thing just for different people. Still got some grant budgets I need to work on. A report I still haven't submitted. But yesterday was crazy. I ended up being at Annie's house most of the day yesterday. You'll see, I think I did a tour. So I spent most of the day there. So I didn't get a lot of work done because I've been like on property. So I have to get that project. Now we're almost done renovations. So I gotta get everything ready to go. But someone's coming in, so I'll talk to you later. Good day. I look a mess. I've been at Annie's house all day. I meant to record while I was in there. Just kind of setting up some of the rooms. My son was here. Working with family, but it's all good. I'm grateful. And we were able to just kind of start moving, like our caretaker downstairs started being able to move some of the office stuff. And while we were at it, I figured out our storage room wasn't locking. Figured out our, the washer almost overflowed because the sink was clogged. It's always something. It's been a day. I started out the morning at our newest building. The team did an awesome job over there, just beginning to start to pack some of the stuff up so we can paint and redo the floors over there. That was good. And then I kind of just been the rest of the day, I've been here at Annie's house, just kind of walking through, making changes, just trying to get it ready, trying to get the staff moved in. So yeah, that's been today. I mean, I can't believe it's almost 4 o'clock. But it's been a day, and yeah, I'm ready for the weekend. I'm super tired. I'm probably going to do a QuickBook conference that I missed this week. It was a 2-day conference. I missed it, so I'm probably going to I just got an email said it was a replay, which I was hoping for. So I'm probably going to spend the weekend sitting on my couch doing QuickBooks training. But my feet hurt, so I'm about to call it a day. Y'all have a good one. This has been a week. It is Thursday. I'm just recording for the first time. I'm on my way to a fundraiser for an amazing organization to do work with everybody, the whole community, the whole low-income community. They feed them. They provide programs for children. So I'm excited about that. But it's been a day. It's been a week. We have officially took over our new building. Been in there, been doing demo, been trying to figure out insurance for my development project. Been trying to figure out a lot because now the lot that I had is not going to work. Trying to figure out financing on the renovation. I was talking to funders and people that finance, trying to figure out lines of credit because, most of my income is reimbursable. Trying to some financial audits and everything. When I say, so I'm working on budgets and for the business that we're doing, I'm working, trying to figure out those finances and these business plans, y'all. When I tell y'all, and then plus just meetings, this week have weeked. Thank goodness for the people I have. But on top of all that, it's April. We've had a snowstorm. So for 2 days, I've been working from home. Plus, I got the renovation, trying to get all that set back up and add a wall and all those things. And then we're having a snowstorm. Luckily, it's cleared up now. The roads are probably icy. But when I say this week this is going to probably go, maybe I can record tomorrow. But otherwise, this is going to be it. I've been working on a puzzle for a week, trying to figure out how to de-stress. Usually I can do a puzzle in like 2 days. No, I don't even think I'm halfway done. But I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I'm able to have programming and do all this stuff so that people can be housed and not on the streets during a snowstorm. I'm grateful that people and God trust me to do this. I'm grateful because I get to go support an amazing organization, and also the woman that I'm supporting, Maria, is on our board, and this is what she does. So I'm grateful to go support her because she supports me. I'm grateful to be able to go with my friend Shaquana. She's in town for one more day. And she's been running around getting all her buildings and her developments and stuff like that. So I'm grateful. I have an amazing team, amazing people around me, amazing consultants, okay? Amazing friends. So let me get grateful real quick. So it has been busy. God trusts me with this, and he gave me amazing people, but it's been a lot, especially during a snowstorm. So I'm going to get out of here, but I wanted to, it's Thursday. I need to record. So, and hopefully I can get these uploaded. Yeah, have a good one. Nonprofit world, nonprofit leaders, that's what we do. Oh yeah, I had an interview with an auditor to prepare to get audited. Because if you get over $750,000 in funding in Minnesota, you have to get an audit. So I'm over that. So I have to get an audit. So was interviewing an auditing firm today. That's a whole different thing, right? Now you got to make time to prepare for an audit. So, all right, y'all have a good one. Happy Friday, happy Friday. It's been a day, just been in meetings all day. And then actually was at our new property, deciding what's being tossed, what we're keeping, getting the internet hooked up, all those things. Then I had to leave for a doctor's appointment. Now picking up my husband, we're getting some food, and then I have a 4 o'clock meeting. At 5 o'clock I did this interview, and they're showing it at this local theater downtown. So I'm gonna go see that, and then we have a nonprofit mixer at 6. So I'm gonna do that. Fundraiser last night was amazing, but I am tired, and I'm happy that it's Friday, but it's all been a blessing. Hope y'all had a great week. Monday. Can y'all believe we're in April? Ain't that crazy? Today has been one of those days where I feel like I didn't get that much done. I had a lot of stuff we had to deal with today with families. Sometimes on the weekend, things happen on your properties, and you got to deal with it. So we had to get like some trespassing stuff, and had to do some one-on-one meetings with families. But a couple moms had court today for custody. One mom got custody of her son and got a divorce. Somebody else had a custody hearing. So we just been trying to figure out security with our renovations. Like we need to put some security on the back of our house, security in our new spaces. So we're kind of figuring that out today. Working on a line of credit. They need some stuff, working on a business plan for our new business development. So just been kind of all over the place in meetings, meeting with a team, had a grant that had to be submitted today. So that's what today has been. Monday. This week is pretty busy. I got a meeting tomorrow with the city regarding an egress window. I'm trying to hope that that's going to work and I can make a room a sleeping room. We have a meeting with the state health department, a group of people regarding like child care resources. Meeting with the state regarding our residential children residential license. So this week I have a lot of meetings. A board meeting I had to reschedule because I double booked last week. So hopefully some things can get done this week, you know, when on our residential licenses, on our business. Demo was completed last week, doing some painting this week at our new building, so that's exciting. I got to pick out some more paint colors. I picked out cabinetry. I got to pick out flooring on tomorrow. So that's kind of what the week looks like. Just now that I'm talking to you, I realize I am supposed to be somewhere at 9:30. I'm supposed to go be picking out flooring. So yeah, that's what this week is gonna be. Just gonna be keep the steps for all the things, you know. Mainly the development stuff. And then we got some billings that need to be done. Luckily I have somebody that's working on those because it's the end of the month. Need to really review some grants. We have some grants that end June 30th, and I need to make sure that we're on track to close out, you know. So make sure that we're spending all our money and meeting all of our objectives and our work plan. So I really need to take some time to review that. Met with an auditing firm last week, so hopefully I get an engagement letter. Need to start just printing our stuff from 2024, reviewing the trial balance, you know, looking at how we coded things, reviewing the profit and loss, the balance sheet. Then there's some stuff that they need, like our board minutes and our articles of incorporation. So I'm gonna have to upload some stuff to him as well. But that's just kind of just in case things happen, I don't get on. That's what we're doing this week. So I hope you all have an amazing week. We're gonna go into the second quarter strong, right? And that's it. And hopefully I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Making some little baskets for my team. Just a little something. You know? A little appreciation. They make some amazing back boxes for the families we serve, but I just made just a little something for them. These are really cool. This is that it's really cool. And this is a gratitude journal. Nice. Happy Easter.